I hope they make that argument. I hope they make that argument to the jury, because it's about as credible as her argument that, oh, I wasn't referring to Johnny Depp. She didn't have to. And the testimony of Terrence Doherty.
Damn, bro, he is going in. Sheesh,
Yes.
dude.
The court should deny defendant Amber Heard's motion to strike because Mr. Depp has come forward in his case in chief with multiple credible witnesses, documents, and authentic tape recordings of Ms. Heard herself, not only satisfying all of the requisite elements of his claim for defamation, including actual malice, but also going the extra mile of showing that Ms. Heard physically abused him. She's the abuser in this courtroom.
Damn, lawyers aren't supposed to bring
angry.
any emotion, but he's mad, bro. He's actually like, all right, my client's been done dirty. But also, can you notice how Rottenborn, like her lawyer, was just like, there's no, it's like, it's confirmed,
No passion. Yeah.
What was the word he used? No ounce of doubt or some garbage he said. He was like, he said the same word 5 times, but I couldn't.
No dispute.
No dispute. There we go. No dispute. Like 5 times, and I still didn't remember it because he's that boring.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this guy's at least saying, okay, there was recordings, there was like witnesses. He's giving actual evidence, and the other guy's just like, well, there's no dispute. Like, come on.
Your Honor, going back to the standard, as Your Honor is well aware, in considering a motion to strike, the trial court must view the evidence and all reasonable inferences drawn from the evidence in the light most favorable to the plaintiff. Any reasonable doubt as to whether the plaintiff has produced sufficient evidence of the wrong alleged must be resolved in the plaintiff's favor and the motion to strike denied, unquote. Quote, the weight and credibility of the testimony of witnesses are solely matters for the jury. The jury may accept that part of the testimony it believes and reject that which it does not.
Hold on. He's using Rottenborn's own quote against him.
Yeah, bro. This is 3D chess right here.
Oh my god. This lawyer did his homework and he did it correctly.
Damn, bro.
Wow.
It's also within the exclusive province of the jury to draw any reasonable inferences from the evidence before it, citing Rate versus Minix, 275 Virginia 579 at 585. The elements of a defamation claim are the following. Publication of an actionable statement with the requisite intent, citing the Shaker versus Bonfault case 290 Virginia 81 at 91.
Damn, this guy's just bringing up all the facts, bro. He's citing previous cases, where they ruled in favor of like the Johnny Depp side of things. Like, damn, bro.
As the court noted at page 3 of its opinion letter, typically an editorial or op-ed column is ordinarily not actionable because it appears in a place devoted to or in a manner usually thought of as representing personal viewpoints. However, Virginia recognizes that, quote, a defamatory charge may be made by inference, implication, or insinuation, citing the Carwell case. And a statement expressing a defamatory meaning may not be apparent.
Like Amber
So, in other words... Go ahead.
Yeah, Amber didn't explicitly say his name, but it was so obvious. And that's their whole case,
implied,
that she didn't say his name. She could have been talking about anyone. Where literally everybody and their mom knows that she's talking about Johnny Depp. Like, that's the weakest argument ever. So it's an implied, basically.
Yeah, and so what this guy is doing, I don't know if we need to listen to all of it, but he's basically going down the checklist required to prove defamation.
Yeah.
And he's basically saying, this is how you prove it here, 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 and here, and here. We should not move to dismiss this case because we have a case, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're trying to do.
Reader expect.
Jesus.
So that alone is sufficient to beat a motion to strike. If they want to come back later
Jesus.
and say, gee, she didn't write the title.
Yeah, 10 minutes in, he's already beat their motion like 3 times, and now he keeps going, bro. Okay, what is
horse.
Like motion to strike? So it's just like get rid of it or something? Like
Yes,
basically,
motion to completely ignore it, strike it from the record, strike it the fact, like, yeah, just forget about it, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think they're like, oh god, Johnny's bringing so many witnesses, and they're like, it's not our turn yet. Let us be our turn. That's basically what they're saying. Like, pretty much in the next couple of days, Amber Heard is gonna take the stand, and there's no way, absolutely nothing that she can say or do that will come back from this. Like, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but unless she has a clip of Johnny Depp literally just walloping her in the face, that's the only thing that'll change my mind. All right? At this point,
honestly,
because all of those audio recordings and all of that's so sneakily taken.
Those are like staged.
It just
too,
proves that
like.
she was a witch. All right? That's basically it. So let's see how she comes back from this. I feel like the second she opens her mouth, every word is going to be dissected on the internet, and she's just going to be destroyed.
For defense, I hope they make that argument. I hope they make that argument to the jury, because it's about as credible as her argument that, oh, I wasn't referring to Johnny Depp. She didn't have to. And the testimony of Terrence Doherty.
Damn, bro, he is going in. Sheesh,
Yes.
dude.
was
I
very
love
clear
this.
that when they took out the
He's
references
mad.
to Johnny Depp, no one was interested in this article anymore. So she said, put it back in, make it more spicy so people would read.
Look
Otherwise,
at the lawyers laughing. They can't even keep it together. This guy's thinking, and she's just laughing. She's like, all right, we're screwed.
Yeah, she doesn't even know
she
what to
couldn't
say.
get it
at
in the
this
Washington Post. It would be back in Teenage Vogue, which is the other publication that was considering publishing it, because no one was interested in what she had to say, unless she was defaming Mr. Depp. But if I could go to the second statement, I'll try to be quick, Your Honor.
That's hilarious. No, but they literally didn't want to publish anything unless it was shitting on Johnny Depp. What pathetic vultures, bro. Actually.
2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out. As for the second statement, defendant called herself a public figure representing domestic abuse, which can be read to imply that she became a representative of domestic abuse because she was abused by Mr. Depp, not just because she spoke out
There you
against
go.
alleged abuse. This inference can be
Connecting
drawn
the
without
dots.
extending the language beyond its ordinary common acceptation, citing Carlisle, 196, Virginia, at 8. Your Honor, quote, to constitute
The
a publication,
references, though.
it is not necessary that the contents of the writing should be made known to the public generally. It is enough, it is said, if they are made known to a single person, unquote, citing Snyder versus Fatherly, 158, Virginia,
Sheesh,
335,
dude.
at
This guy
350.
would, you know, in college they give you like you have to do all your references, your citations. This man cited the entire fucking library,
Yep.
bro. Goddamn.
Everybody and his
out
grandmother
of-
testified that Ms. Heard
He actually said everybody is grandmother.
was referring to her bogus ex-parte TRO that she obtained on May 27, 2016. And it was interesting that Mr. Depp's own lawyer
Interesting or so.
said that she wasn't even provided notice. So Ms. Heard made very sure that Mr. Depp wouldn't have notice of the ex-parte TRO. And Ms. Heard herself, the evidence shows, knew that Mr. Depp, having just suffered the loss of his mother, was already on the other side of the country, was already in New York at the time of this TRO, and was heading to Europe for several weeks. So she knew she didn't need any protection from him. This was just a scam for her to get the $7 million in the divorce settlement that she said she
Huge.
gave to the ACLU. She swore she gave to the ACLU and the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, and she pocketed it instead.
God damn, bro. She's
I believe it.
actually evil. So she swears to donate money to an organization and then pockets the money. Absolutely
Yep.
evil. She wants to get the money, so she goes after Johnny Depp like this. And then you know that the video of him like slamming the cabinets, literally after his mom died as well, recording that. Obviously, he's gonna be mad. Jesus Christ, he didn't hit
Yep.
you. He hit the damn cabinets. I mean, I've hit a cabinet before. Jesus Christ. God damn.
Yeah.
Mr. Depp, Ms. Dombrowski, Mr. Carino, Mr. Wiggum, and the inimitable
Look at
Mr.
this
Authority
little-
of the ACLU, which lent its once respected name to Ms. Heard's defamation. So while Ms. Heard may have avoided any direct mention of Mr. Depp's name, there is extensive testimony and evidence in the record showing that the implication of her op-ed could not be more clear, i.e., that Mr. Depp abused Ms. Heard during the course of their marriage. Under Virginia law, quote, it is not necessary that the defamatory charge be in direct terms, but it may be made indirectly. And it matters not how artful or disguised the modes in which the meaning is concealed if it is in fact defamatory. Citing Carlisle. Well, we can argue as to how artful it was,
Huge.
but the implication was very clear, as the court has
Damn,
previously.
This is just like strike after strike.
Homie's
Amber,
going
look,
hard.
literally about to cry. Look at her face. Actually about to cry.
Yeah.
Can barely.
She's
hold
like,
it in.
damn, my life's over.
She's like, I hope this court case goes on for another 2 years because I don't want to go to jail. You know.
Mr. Depp saw her before leaving on the Hollywood Vampires tour. The next time he was to see her was when Ms. Heard begged him to come see her in San Francisco, which is hardly the act of a domestic abuse victim. So
True.
we have Isaac Marie-
True, dude.
Why
This
would
guy-
you
dude.
beg to see your abuser? Like, I don't know.
Dude,
Maybe I'm
Johnny,
weird.
Johnny.
Maybe
I
don't
mean,
know.
there could be a little Stockholm syndrome type of thing, but nah,
Maybe.
not over. Like, I don't believe it for a second, dude. This lawyer literally just single-handedly bashing the shit out of all of them.
Yeah.
To be honest, he has a pretty easy case over here. Like, I mean, they literally have
Yeah.
nothing to work on, but you love to see it.
Bush and Mr. Romero saying that they saw Ms. Heard repeatedly in the interval of time between May 21 and May 27th when she obtained the of Mr. Depp himself. And we've heard testimony today. Quote, drawing every fair inference in plaintiff's favor, the court can fairly conclude that defendant's statement that she saw how institutions protect men accused of abuse could reasonably convey to its recipients that she saw how Mr. Depp was protected by institutions, that he abused her and spoke up against it. Your Honor,
Yeah,
again.
basically, she said that. Institutions protect men who abuse people.
But-
and she's like, oh no, I wasn't talking about Johnny Depp though. Like, actually,
And
man
I don't know,
says,
man.
I'm not punching you, I was hitting you. Literally, like,
Yep.
and imagine man just calls her "Oh, you're such a baby. You're such a baby. Grow up. I'm just punching you. I was hitting you. Shut the hell up, dude. I can't stand this woman, bruh."